Hi guys, today on Divas Can Cook, we are making these quick and easy homemade cinnamon rolls. We're gonna top them with a lovely cream cheese glaze, and y'all look at the inside. Yes, my favorite part of cinnamon rolls, always the inside. Very easy recipe, let's go. Okay, we're gonna start by proofing our yeast. I have some nice warm water here because yeast love warm water. I have a little bit of sugar because yeast loves sugar. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my yeast into this mixture here. I'm using the rapid rise yeast. Make sure you get the rapid rise instant yeast, okay? Because that's our shortcut. That's how we're gonna make this recipe a little bit quicker. Okay, so we're gonna let our yeast hang out for about 10-15 minutes just until it poofs up and get all fluffy and stuff. Kind of like this right here. Yes, our yeast is activated. We can move on. Okay, so I'm gonna add some melted butter into a bowl. Next comes a little bit of granulated sugar. Not a lot of sugar. I don't like the dough to be really sweet. Just a little bit of sugar. We're gonna mix this up until it is combined. And once you have it all combined like this right here, not a lot of it, we're going to add in our egg, just one room temperature egg. Dump that right into that little sugar mixture, just like that. Looks perfect. And then just stir that up. I love that I don't have to break out a mixer for this part. Love it. Now we got some buttermilk going in. Of course, gotta have buttermilk in cinnamon rolls. It's just, you know, the way to be. Next, I have some vanilla extract. Dump that in and stir this on up. And that is our cue to add our proofed yeast. There you go. Dump that nice foamy stuff right into that bowl, just like that. Make sure you get all of it. Don't leave any of it in there. Get it all in there and just go ahead and stir it in. Okay, we're done with this part. Set it aside. Let's go to the dry ingredients, which is flour and salt. That's all. I have some salt. Gonna dump that into my flour. And then just go ahead and whisk it around to get it all combined and stuff. And then once you have it all combined, you just go ahead and mix your flour into your wet ingredients. I like to do it a little bit at a time, just like that. And these are gonna be like bite size, you know, 2 bites and you're done. Cinnamon rolls, we don't need like a lot of flour and stuff to make these, which is why I love them. They're quicker and they just check off all the boxes. Okay, so once you have that all mixed in, you get like a little dough, very dry, crumbly dough. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna place this on a floured surface and now just kind of knead it, you know, just kind of knead it a little bit, just until you get it into a uniform, soft and squishy little ball of dough, kind of like this right here. You see how nice and squishy and soft and smooth it's getting? Yep, that's what you want right there. Okay, I'm gonna place it in my bowl. I have greased it up, so I'm gonna flip it around a little bit just to get everything covered in that oil. I'm gonna cover it up with some plastic wrap and place it in a nice warm toasty location to let it double in size. Meanwhile, I got some brown sugar, some cinnamon. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up, and this is gonna be our filling, okay? It's gonna go in our cinnamon rolls. Yay! That's it. That's so easy and simple. Perfect. Set it aside, sister. We're gonna move on to our cream cheese glaze. I have some butter going into a bowl. I'm gonna add in some cream cheese. We're gonna mix this up until the butter and the cream cheese become one, okay? Just one with each other. Next, you're gonna add in some powdered sugar and mix this until it becomes really creamy. Add in a little bit of milk to kind of thin it out a little bit because you want this to be like a nice creamy glaze, not like a really thick frosting, but kind of like a nice creamy glaze a little bit. See, I could even add in a little bit more milk right there. Okay, so we have our filling, we have our glaze, our dough has doubled in size, which is perfect. It's ready to go. Go ahead and give it a little punch to get all of that air out of there. It's so soft. Oh my god, I love yeast dough. Okay, so I'm gonna flour my work surface here. And now I'm just gonna spread this dough out. I divided the dough into 2 because these are small cinnamon rolls. So I like to do 2, you know, 2 little logs. So I pressed it out into a rectangle. I'm gonna brush this generously with some butter. And I do mean generously, honey. Get that thing soaked in butter, okay? And we're gonna sprinkle on half of that cinnamon sugar mixture. Just sprinkle on, spread it out, and then kind of press it into the crust a little bit. Let that butter kind of absorb some of the cinnamon sugar. And then starting from the short end, we're gonna roll it down nice and tight, okay? Nice and tight, roll all the way down. It's really easy to do because these rolls are so small, so it's pretty easy. Now I'm gonna get my little knife here and I'm gonna cut my cinnamon rolls into about, I don't know, what, 1 inch maybe? Little rolls like that. Yeah, perfect. I placed them in a generously greased, a generously buttered pan. You can do glass pan, you can do like this little cake pan, you know, square pan, whatever. Just go ahead and cut them up Just like that. I like this part. It was fun cutting them. I like it. So just repeat with the next ball of dough. We're going to bake it at 350 for about 20 minutes. And as soon as it comes out of the oven, we're going to add that cream cheese glaze. Just brush it on, smooth it on, just like that, because it's going to melt down into all those little cracks and crevices. It's going to make the inside all gooey and stuff, which I love. That inside textures everything. Look how soft it is, you guys. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. And let me tell you, because we add so much butter and cinnamon sugar, it kind of made like a little crust on the bottom. It was like so good. Like, oh my God, it was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Later.